Greetings everyone, here's Lodrik again, and this is a game war in the Pacific Endless Edition. This is my play-by-evening match against AsuRob. He's Allied Commander, and for me it is the Empire of Japan. Now it's the 14th April 42. I pick up here all the empty dot bases at Santa Cruz Island. Yesterday I was able to unload most of my equipment at Diamond Harbor. But there's still more. And so far, no enemy navy or air presence at Diamond Harbor. So that was okay. A whole day, no interaction. But there are enemy ships at Garrelton. And so far I can dodge them. This is my invasion fleet for Garrelton, but there's no way I can reach the port. There's one cargo ship sinking by, I think, shell fire from the port batteries. I also try to defeat here the Australian force still waiting in the jungle. So I was able really to avoid all of the surface engagement and can now unload all my equipment here at the north end of Australia. Only light losses so far. Some enemies here, hopefully not too much or too many. And a Dutch submarine attacking here my Tinker. Oh no. I'm not sure if there are no torpedoes left, because this is all only 80 or 88 millimeter or 3.5 inch shells. Still damage on a Tinker. Maybe the next Tinker is going down. Oh, the Aracobas are back in my cap at Nadi is really weak now. Too tired from all of these air battles. Still I can down at least some Aracobas. If they don't have escort, it's okay. But now the Warhawks are back. Yeah. I must maybe send reinforcements to Nadi. But so far, no additional airstrike from the carriers force at Perth. Oh, there's problems. My heavily damaged destroyer is still afloat, but maybe not more long. Good, here's the attack on Diamond Harbor, and there's really only the minimum amount. The big port, fortress unit and a little construction. And I can take the city. Good. So I destroy the fort. I also destroyed the fortress. I think they cannot retreat. Only the construction unit can run. So that is already achievement and good. For what is not running well at Perth, at Calcutta, it's turning out smoothly. And Calcutta is at the end the bigger target, so I would say better this way, or not on the other side around. Good, this is not the best outcome, but I would say maybe another day. And here, yeah, surprise, surprise, I was really able to unload my forces without running in the battleships or cruisers. But I found out now there's a whole British army waiting for some reason in this hex. Don't ask me why. But the allies are here. And this means my troops are at the end lost now. So I was able to save my navy, but I think my army is still lost. Simply because I don't expect that there are so much enemy forces. Yeah. So that is war that can happen. I had only the choice to run away completely or try to unload my equipment and have a navy base with air power nearby. And I maybe make the wrong choice. Good. First there is air losses are light. I lost 1-0, I think, capping over Nadi, and the allies lost a bunch of our Cobras again. So my pilot is okay. I only suffered one good cargo ship, a fast one, so it's really a good one, mainly because it's fast. 6-inch, simply from the coastal battery fire. Still, I would say all in China was okay. This battle was not so well, but I could say, yeah, another day. My forces at Burma, I think, are soon taking over all of this base and infrastructure, and also maybe the oil soon, hopefully without inflicting too much damage. Most important for me at the end was I took Diamond Harbor. Here's no industry, so it doesn't matter, but I have here only very small airfield, but it's enough to have local cap. And so far no enemy airstrike forming up here. Maybe there's simply no British Air Force left in India. That is good. My equipment is here. I have here also now this kind of shell battery, so if there's enemy cruisers coming, I have something to counter. You don't have this normally in the normal scenario 1 game, but because this is a mod scenario, Japan have a little better equipment, but also the allies have more. So that was well and done, and I would say mostly only my cruisers suffered some damage, but I think it's okay. Yeah, this is a heavy damage, or they're damaged cruisers. They're trying to disengage because they was able to unload everything. Now the next equipment is more or less coming to unload. Now it's my base, so I can unload without accident, mostly. Here, Java, everything is fine, and I sent out my invasion fleet again because I was hoping that I maybe take the base and then have maybe a Betty bombers or something like this. But now that I know there's an enemy presence far stronger than whatever I have here, I think I can give up now. So, at the end, unlucky. I have here something to fight, but normally only to defeat this kind of small guard units, not really to engage the enemy completely. But maybe, yeah, we will see what happened now. My destroyer is still going back 2 hexes per day. My cruiser is going back 2 hexes per day. Problem is now, AsuRob know now what I am here and what I have here. So I think next turn, latest in 2 turns, here are dozens of cruisers and battleships. So these 2 ships must go with full speed. So I can go here 6 hexes maybe, and my destroyer can take on 4 hexes. So I must whisk it now. It will likely destroy the destroyer. The destroyer have not much hope, but maybe I can at least save the cruiser. I must try to get distance from this. And also I must at least try to save my battleship and my invasion fleet. My equipment is maybe lost. There's one small option I can do and maybe save something at least. Here at Tenant Crete is standstill. I try to bring in my additional forces to hold the position, but I think I'm too weak to attack more. Dozens of submarines here, but no real action, not these days. Yeah, and that was the turn, I think. So, this whole Western Australian operation was so unlucky for me in this campaign. But at the same time, I could say that so far everything works very smooth at Calcutta. So if this can work and I can take Calcutta and this surrounding area, I still achieve a big blow against any airline built up against Burma. That would be, I think, in the strategic point of view, more important than any battle at west of Australia. Good. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.